This video will be spoiling Solo Leveling webtoon chapters up to 136. If you don't want any spoilers before you sign off, please check out this amazing picture of Hyein to feed your simpness. So today we're going to be talking about my favorite manga of all time, Redo of Healer. Nani? Okay, I'm kidding. Judging by the video title, you already know what's going to be discussed today. Coming to you live from the most handsome K-pop looking ass, legs longer than Sanji's looking ass, hopscotching to the battlefield like a black and white Wizard of Oz sitcom looking ass, Sung Jinwoo, everybody. And today I'm going to be talking about why this husbando and best girl Beru will never hit the anime screens. And it simply comes down to how Japanese people are depicted in this series. Oh god, I feel like I just inserted myself between angry Korean students trying to study in the library and raging Japanese fathers with sledgehammers. Now, before you go Franklin on me and roast my Lamar ass, just hear me out. A year ago, I dropped a video about why Solo Leveling needs an anime. Please check out that video if you haven't already. However, after reading how Japanese people are depicted in later chapters from both the Jeju Island arc and the Japanese Crisis arc, I'm like, yeah. The possibility of getting a Solo Leveling anime is like saying that we're going to get a Devils a Part-Timer Season 2. It's just not happening. So let's do a deeper dive onto these points of what's holding back Solo Leveling from getting that anime adaptation. Point number 1. Goto Ryuji's character. This man is supposed to be the strongest fighter of all of Japan, but he damn near got wiped out in one panel by best girl Beru. And he was also getting all cocky too by claiming that he is the king. And Beru is probably over here thinking that he was at some kind of Dave Chappelle stand-up routine. Cause Goto's power level was so weak, you didn't even see the tiniest part of Beru's wings nowhere near in that one panel where Goto got wiped out. Then you pan over to Jinwoo, who's on his way walking to the convenience store for some kimchi fried rice, and the next thing you know, he chopping up Beru like brisket at your local bodega. Point number 2. The representation of Japanese hunters during the Jeju raid was straight up embarrassing. So the Japanese S-rank hunters was in collusion with the chairman of the Japanese Hunters Association to enact this operation called Total Elimination of Korea's S-rank hunters. Under the guise of Japanese soldiers bringing salvation to South Korea, Goto was trying to coordinate this very sinister plan of getting the waifu Cha-in and the rest of the boys wiped out by Beru. But instead, we get hit by that Uno reverse card of the best Japanese hunters getting more heads popped off than guns popping in Dr. Dre's Natural Born Killers. Now, while we got the best of the Japanese fighters get sent to the Shadow Realm, we got a background character number 347 over here who straight up could be a Korean YouTube vlogger survive this whole shitstorm. Man, if that isn't a jab by the Solo Leveling creators, I don't know what is. And lastly, point number 3, the Japan Crisis arc. I believe this arc kinda puts a nail on the coffin. I mean, having the whole fate of Japan's future lay on the hands of a white man is enough, but they upped the ante by making a single Korean man save all of Japan. While Tokyo's skyline looked like a scene straight out of Ava plus Godzilla, you focus the camera on Jinwoo hopscotching on his way to a booty call appointment. You got Japanese defense soldiers bowing in thanks, little Japanese girls being saved like Superman, and you got the whole Tokyo falling apart in the background with Jinwoo standing alone in the forefront as the savior of these people. You must be out of your goddamn mind if you think any Japanese studio will ever animate that scene. Now, before I get too deep on my reasonings of why Solo Leveling won't get any adaptations, let's play devil's advocate and explore the alternatives. Number 1, a Japanese animation company picks up this adaptation. Now, I think the reason this could work is by how popular Solo Leveling really is in Japan. And on Japan's website version of webtoons, Solo Leveling has over 74 million thumbs up. Not only that, you see the physicals of both the light novels and webtoons in Japanese bookstores, and a April 2020 article pointing to that Solo Leveling sales now amount to 100 million yen a month, or roughly to $1 million. which is a 11.3 times increase from 2019. Now, a very interesting caveat here is that Solo Leveling was localized in the sense that their version of Solo Leveling takes place in Tokyo instead, and Chinwoo's name got changed to Shun Mizushino. This is very interesting, and if they proceed with this version of Solo Leveling, I don't think an animation studio would have any issues picking this up, especially with those crazy sale numbers. I think it comes down to if there is creative agreement between the original Solo Leveling creators and the said Japanese animation studio. Possibility number 2, getting funds from Netflix. This could be another possibility as Netflix is getting more invested with anime. They could provide the dollars and hire a non-Japanese animation company to fully adapt the original webtoon without any censorship. But the only downside here is that you're not going to hear any of your Japanese seiyuu waifus or husbandos dub this project. And who knows, the next thing you know, Best Girl Iron is being voiced by Bill Burr. And the last possibility, Solo Leveling getting a live action Oni. This could be a very plausible option as well. The creators of Solo Leveling could just be like, fuck it, let's just abandon the whole animation medium altogether and just make a live action movie or a K-drama. You have seen countless live actions of webtoons being adapted to live action as of late, and some of the fantasy action adaptations were pretty amazing, like Along with the Gods or Sweet Home. Sometimes you just gotta go the 3D route. So that is my honest thoughts on this matter. I'm leaning towards that Solo Leveling as it is will be nearly impossible of getting an anime adaptation. But if you totally disagree with this point, let me know why down below. Thanks for watching y'all, this is your boy Yi-Man, peace out.